Thank you for picking up the Sticks. This is episode 35, Sticks Gaming Podcast. I am Mike Kernat. To my right, Mike Steak Carnia.
What's going on?
To my left, Art, Mouth of the South Rosian.
I like it.
Good.
Any old wrestling reference I like.
It's been. Oh yeah, I did like a new wrestling one last time. I figured I'd do like a different one, a more recognizable wrestling one this time, as opposed to Mr. Pogo. Yeah, that I'm sure
that was not new wrestling.
That Matt got of our listeners, and it's probably that. So thank you for joining us. So and again, thank you guys for joining us on our weekly stream as well. We had a ton of fun doing that with the Undistinguished Gentleman.
Oh my god, that was
playing
awesome.
Playing That's You, which was way better than I thought it was going to be completely honest with you.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. It was one of those where it was like, oh, it's over already. Great.
Yeah.
Like, it was actually like there was some depth to it. You had to kind of think about, okay, should I use my jokers now? Like halfway through the first game, I ran out of all of mine.
Or you just play like I do and just hold on to the jokers through the end and think that you can cash them in somewhere on the expressway.
It's like the game's over and you still have timeouts in your pocket. Yeah. You got to use those.
Apparently, I thought I could pay tolls with jokers.
Yeah, it was actually really fun. I thought I used the camera really well and like different. I mean,
yeah. That was really cool.
It was different than the Jackbox Party Pack games.
Yeah.
Because it had some new ideas in there that they didn't have in terms of like the way they did the photos and way more drawing options.
So many different ways to draw decks.
God. Especially the final round of each game where
that was awesome.
you take a picture that everyone adds to it.
Yeah, so
God,
the last round of the game, everyone would take a selfie of themselves, and then that picture would get passed around to each individual person's phone. Because it's one of those games where you don't play with a controller, you play on your individual phones. So like we'd all take our selfie, and then the very first round would be art, and like draw art as a robot, and you have like 15 seconds to draw as much of a robot art as you can. And then everything you draw gets passed to the next person. So like Steak would get that same picture what I drew, and he would have to add on to art what he thought a robot would be. So it went through 4 or 5 different hands before we got the final project, which was all of them were good. Oh my
god, they were always so good.
Every single one was great.
They were always great.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that was a lot of fun.
So thank you for joining us on Twitch. We'll be there.
Check it out.
It's on
YouTube.
Oh,
if you want to rewatch
well.
it, it's on YouTube right now. So go youtube.com/stickgamingvids.
Yes.
Nailed it. Yeah, I usually don't do that part.
Nailed it. The end of this podcast is gonna be rough.
Well, it's okay. You got about an hour, 20 hours.
That's gonna help. That's what help matters here.
Yeah.
Art's on meth right now.
If I was on meth, I'd
that
probably
might
better
help.
off.
Yeah, I was saying that might help.
He's on the unfiltered previous meth. Meth before meth. Steak, what you playing?
I am playing. I've been digging into Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age. Really, really enjoying it. Way further than I ever got on the PS2 version back in the day. So I'm having a lot of fun with it. The story's very interesting. The gameplay mechanics are really cool. Sorry I didn't stream it last night. I totally forgot that I had something to do. So Art hopefully
that really confused me when you just said that.
I'm like, what day is it?
Wait a minute.
Last night, why the fuck you streaming on a Sunday?
Because this post is on Wednesday. So hopefully Art, you were able to watch Art stream Beat Cop. But my next stream I will stream Final Fantasy. Then I've also been playing some Splatoon 2, just as here and there, just playing some games. That game's just a ton of fun. And I have really, really dug back into Dragon Quest VII on the 3DS. When I took over, I was at about 19 hours. I'm now at 28 and a half hours in. Still nowhere near the finish. I looked online the other day because I was curious. The average it took people to beat the game was about 75 hours.
Dang.
So that's just main story, not like extras and shit like that. It's really good. It's really, really good. With Dragon Quest 11 coming out in Japan.
Get back to me sometime in 2019 on that one.
Yeah. But with Dragon Quest 11 coming out in Japan, I got the itch to get back, and I'm really glad I'm getting back into it because 22 hours in, you finally get to pick your first job.
Hey.
Yeah. So
that's something.
It's about time. Yeah. And then I have barely touched this, but it was on sale on the Switch finally. But I Am Setsuna. Downloaded it. I played it for maybe an hour or so just to kind of just to check it out, and it seems really cool. So I can't wait to really dig into that eventually. But yep, that's it.
Cool. Art, what you playing?
Not much.
Good to have you back.
Yeah. Listen, you had that 1 week where there was the anomaly.
School's
now
back, right?
Not yet. School will be back in 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
No, let's not talk about that.
2.5 weeks. Played some more. I played nothing new. Played some more Rainbow Six Siege. Haven't had any more team kill catastrophes
good.
than that.
Good.
I did have a match.
You learned your lesson.
I did have a match where there was team killing, but it was not a catastrophe. It's completely intentional. Well, I'm playing a game, and like before, like the match, it was just doing terrorist hunt, so playing against a computer with other random people, and like right off the bat, I hear gunshots going off, and I see like, oh, some guy team killed a guy. I'm like, all right, maybe they know each other. Maybe I joined in them. You know, they were playing the previous match or something happened. And then the same guy goes and starts shooting at another guy. So I put a shotgun to the back of his head, and then I got kicked from the game.
It's justice.
Sounds like it was worth it, though.
I regret nothing.
Good.
I regret killing people when they accidentally jump in front of me while I'm shooting. I do not regret team killing someone who is running
what
around.
he would gain from that. Just wiping out. Does he just want to play the game by himself?
Why do people leave shitty comments on the internet?
Okay. Why? Yeah, fair enough.
That's a good point.
So yeah, nothing new to say on that. Started playing last year's Madden again, mainly because Best Buy is doing their trade-in deal where you trade it in and get $15 for the game and a $10 coupon towards the upcoming one. And really, I'm just trying to knock out all the trophies in it.
Nice.
I don't know why EA Sports games make me want to do this, but when it's attainable, I want to get the platinum in those. Probably most of the time because over the years, there's always been some online aspect that just makes me sit there and go, nope, not happening. So I'll just play the game for fun. But like this year's game, it was like mostly it was 99% single player stuff. And then they had the Madden Ultimate Team, which the trophies for that were super easy. It was like get 2 chemistries active at the same time on your team, sell a card, and win an auction for a card. So I just went and bid on like the cheapest player out there, which was like a 59 rated backup or something. Just I'm like, yeah, here.
He saw I spent 1,000 fucking coins on it.
It was 200 coins. And I don't care because I'm never touching that game again. The one part about that game that pissed me off. So one of the trophies is they have a mode on there called the Gauntlet, which is basically you just go through all these levels of like random challenges. Like sometimes kick a field goal with a ridiculous wind, or complete a pass to a receiver inside a certain area, or run a running play and run through a certain box or whatever. And the trophy is you have to beat level 25. So I was playing that the other night, beat level 25, lost on level 26. Didn't give me the goddamn trophy.
Oh man!
I just about threw a controller across my basement.
Did you look into it? Like, is it like a known thing, or did you just miss something?
I didn't miss anything. The game just fucked up.
Oh, fuck that.
I kept plugging away at it. About an hour later, I got it to go through.
That's enough to break the disc.
No, I can get trade-in value.
That's $25 for the disc right there.
But outside of my homework, that's about it.
Nice. I played a little bit more of Evil Within. And I got to a point where I just felt like I was going through the same stuff, the same areas, doing the same thing. And the camera, like I got a few claustrophobic areas, and the camera got really wonky on me. I just hit the eject button on it. I'm done with that game. Like there's way too much other stuff I really want to play right now that I can't.
Sure.
I'm not getting any enjoyment out of it.
Life's too short for shitty camera work.
It was really bad. Like, God forbid you had to go in. I explained it last time too, where there'd be times where I had to like go back and forward and turn, and like just so I can get like the item to like illuminate, so I can pick it up. And then, but if you're like in a confined like area when that happens, forget it. Just leave it. Like I don't care what you need, just leave that shit. I've been playing a lot of Injustice 2.
Nice.
Man, that is a great game.
Like, I gotta get back into that.
Like I said, I beat the story. There's one point in the story, like there's multiple different spots in the story where you can pick either fight as fighter A or fighter B, and then you can go back and basically redo the story with the other fighter. But near the end,
it reminds you, right?
Yeah, you can go back into the chapters, and it'll tell you which ones you've picked.
Okay.
And then once you beat that chapter, it'll go right to the next chapter, and you just kind of keep in mind, because they're usually in segments. Like there's like 4 fights in a row where you pick 1 or 2 fighters.
Right.
As long as you pick the other one, you move through them all.
Okay.
So you finish the game. Near the end, there's a pretty big decisive one picking A or B, and that kind of gives you 2 different endings. So I went through and got both endings for the game too. But man, the multiverse hook is all the way inside me. It's so cool. If anyone doesn't know how this works, essentially it's 6 different planets, because the multiverse is like and they can just really play with the story. So the planet comes up, they give like a paragraph, would be like, all right, on Earth 2066, the Flash has lost his powers, whatever it is. So you need to like beat 5 different towers to get his powers back. But the way they play it in the game is you can't use his circle button power, like his individual power during those towers. So it's like they give you like different variations of the ways of play. And they give you a ton of rewards in the way too, and they have challenges in the middle of that. So and with all those challenges, with every single level, you just get loot boxes like crazy. So I had one where it was they had a full planet that was just Red Hood stuff. And I love me some Red Hood, and he is my best character in that game. And I actually finished all the different levels of that planet, and got the challenge. And I walked away with like 7 bronze, 8 silver, like 5 gold, 2 platinum ones, and a diamond one, and on top of getting rare gear on top of it.
You're a rapper or what?
Yes, I 2 chains were not enough for me. I needed 5 to get all those boxes I had. But it was just, and just like opening them all up, and it's just, oh man, it's like there's a joy to open up loot boxes.
Oh, of course.
Just because some of the stuff,
any game,
and they have different sounds attached to them too. So like if you do get the rare thing come up, it has it's a more like epic sound that comes through it. You know what I mean? So it's very much so something I try. I almost every single time I turn my PlayStation on, I put that game in first. See what the daily challenges are. See what multiverses are. Like maybe get a couple of easy gold boxes. Right. Scratch that itch, you know, and then go from there. But
nice.
Mikey needs his fix.
Yes, right.
It's really good. That's if you haven't picked that one up. That's I mean. It's people who don't even like fighting games. It's just a good game. The story is really, really good. Both endings were super interesting. So it's definitely one to pick up. I played all the way through Walking Dead Season 3.
Oh, wow.
Crashed once before y'all ask. One time in the middle of the 3rd episode. Only once, though.
What a surprise.
Only once. That's not bad. Arkham Knight crashed on me way more than this did. But anyway, it was
fucking Batman.
It was interesting. It was interesting playing as a new person, and they really they by the end of my time with a guy's name's Javier, Javier and his family, like I really did grow attached to pretty much all of them. And I'm hoping that I do get some kind of, like in Season 4, I really hope it is 95% Clem and then 5% what happened with the next step of Javier's story. Just because I want to know how it all kind of ends up.
It ends when he kills Clem.
No. They walk away. Clem's story will continue. That's how the game ends. But
that's going to be the final season, isn't it?
Yeah. Season 4 is going to be the final season, and it's the Clem story, which is...
what everyone wants, right?
Exactly. And it was kind of weird to not have her be... there as much, because there's some sections where she's not there at all. And you're just basically Javier and your family. But they started off with a very interesting way of looking at the story, which I don't think I've ever really thought of before. Where what happens if someone dies right as the outbreak is starting? Like Javier's father dies of cancer, like as everything is starting. So like no one knows what's going on. He dies in the home, like in his own bed, and kind of like how that has kind of just completely ripped apart like him, his brother, his brother's wife, 2 kids, his mother, and like just how that kind of just jump started this whole journey for them. They had some kind of weird parts of the story too that probably had no business being in there. I don't want to bring too much of it up because it's still kind of fresh. I don't want to spoil anything. But like I said, I really liked the pretty much all the characters that were the main characters in that story. I just almost wish it was like an offshoot like the Michonne one was.
Okay.
And it's like I would like see like the Season 3 be a continuation of the Clem story, and then can do an offshoot one with this one instead.
Yeah. I thought I saw a screenshot of something in the 3rd season. Does Kenny from the 1st season show back up? Or is that in Season 2?
He's in Season 2.
Oh, okay.
They have Jesus from if you're a fan of the show and or comic book, Jesus is in this one.
Jesus from Big Lebowski?
No, he looks like him though. If you put a trench coat, on him, instead of a robe, you got. I'd
play
this
that
Jesus.
right now if it was him in a robe.
Big Lebowski Telltale.
I'd make it happen.
I'd buy that for $1. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. At the very end, they always give you 65% of people chose this.
Right.
At the very end, they give you how your journey was with the main characters, like with you and she's your sister-in-law, but it's kind of, they have a weird dynamic throughout the whole thing because it's Javier, your sister-in-law, and your brother and your niece and nephew is the main core of your travel pack, and so they kind of tell you like, oh yeah, you gave mixed messages. I forget her name to her, or your Clementine ended up being like a lone warrior, or like I didn't know what the other options were. So it sounded like, but they really kind of broke down your entirety of your relationship with each individual person in full, which is very interesting. I played just about 40 minutes of What Remains of Edith Finch, and I really, really liked it. And the second we leave out of here, I'm going to go home and finish it. That's only like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'll talk more about that next time. And I play a little bit more Zelda. I'm hovering over the eject button on Zelda.
Oh, yeah?
Just not for you.
It's... Okay, so I'm going to mainline it, right? I finally get the thing where, all right, I'm going to go find my first Divine Beast. I get to the place where I need to go. I find the Zoras, which is like something I recognize really cool. Like, all right, cool. Which is like a sea people.
Awesome. Yep.
And I get there, and I'm supposed to fight one of those Lionel guys up there, and I'm ill-prepared for that. Like, I have 5 hearts. This guy is killing me with one blow. So I'm like, all right, fine. I try. Yeah, exactly. He is destroying me, and I'm doing no damage to him whatsoever. So I'm all right, I'm not ready for this. That's fine, but I know where he is. I can get back there quickly. Not a big deal. I'll circle back and do some different of the shrines so I can get more health and things like that. So I find a few shrines along the way where I used to, because I kind of circled back to the other towers to get me into different areas. Long story short is I even get to a couple towers a couple different shrines I can't even beat because you have some fighting because they're all puzzles. Some of them are just fighting. Some of them are puzzles. So the thing I need to do to advance, I can't even advance. So I'm kind of spinning my wheels and just getting really frustrated and dying a lot. And I just that whole weapon degradation thing fucking kills me.
Oh, it's brutal.
Because I'm down to like a leaf. Yeah. I'm fighting a guy with a goddamn leaf.
Yeah.
And I just have nothing else. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Like, I hope you're allergic.
Tickle him.
This is all I got left, and this guy's still killing me, and I can't find any more shrines. I get that.
Can you eat it and turn into a raccoon?
I don't know. But either way, like it's like I'm like 15 hours in still, and like even with that, I'm not enjoying it.
You're not into it.
I'm not into it. So
I tell you, I mean, the whole weapon thing is the biggest. That's for me my biggest complaint.
Yeah,
that's what makes it tough because then I'm using like shitty weapons against some of these enemies. I'm like, I don't want to use my good weapons because I'm hanging on for like bigger enemies or a boss or something. I'm gonna hang on to them.
And then even then, like they're only good for what, like 10 swipes?
Yeah, not even right. Yeah,
and
you can't even make it through a whole battle.
No,
usually
and God forbid you gotta hit a rock or something or knock on a tree.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Use your foot.
Yeah,
just like Minecraft, just punch it.
Yeah.
When the weapons degrade in that game, is it just they break or can you repair them?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
They break.
They just break. They just break.
You're really confused. I'm like, they break, you repair them? No.
Nope.
No, they just
nope. Neither.
Yeah.
Neither and nor but.
Degradation.
But
yeah, I mean, if there was a repair function, like most games where they have that, you have an option to repair it, and it seems to not be as annoying in those types of games.
Which that would be fine, but these weapons also break way too easily.
It's like
that's
it's
the thing. Like you wouldn't have time to go repair them.
I have a decent weapon. Like I have a rank like 15, 16 weapon, and I'm only killing like 2 guys with it.
Yeah.
And I'm fighting off 7.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping that I have enough.
You're hoping that you duck out of the way and they hit each other.
More or less. And the bombs don't do a ton of damage. Like there's some different environmental stuff. It's just like. It's just I'm not getting enough reward to warrant my frustration I'm having with the game right now.
It sounds like this whole weapon thing makes it kind of tedious.
It's awful, and the cooking thing is a pain in the ass, and then even that, like, so now I'm trying to hoard weapons, but I only have like 8 or 9 weapon slots. So, and one of them is wasted by a torch, and it's just like I'm just
burn everyone.
If it worked that easy, I would be significantly further in that game.
That's my strategy in any game where there's a Molotov cocktail. Just fucking burn everybody.
So, I mean, I don't need, like I said, I'm not even if I get the 2 hearts, I got 7 of those orbs built up. Nice. I need one more.
2 more
hearts.
Yeah.
Even with those 2 hearts, I don't think that's going to do much against that Lionel. So I need to find, like, God knows how much more stuff. And then find enough weapons to fight him, and then get back to where I needed to go. And just like, man, this is loud.
You got to get some weapons back, obviously. But the main thing, too, there is the whole, dodge and parry stuff. Mm-hmm. You really need to do that a lot, like especially like because the whole time I was fighting the Ganon in the elephant part, like that version of whatever. That, oh my god, that was so frustrating. Until I finally was like, all right, finally got the timing down, because I'm terrible when it comes to blocking and parrying. But once I finally got that down, it was a piece of cake. It was like the easiest battle I've had. Like I was like, oh wow, that's actually easier than some of like the regular battles I've had. But it's just getting that timing down, and it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I'm gonna find one more of those shrines. I'm gonna get those 2 hearts. I'm gonna go fight that lion guy again, and we'll see how that goes. And if that doesn't go well for me, and I can't figure it out, I'm gonna pull that ripcord. I'm probably gonna be done with Zelda, which kind of breaks my heart. But it is what it is. And just like I said with Evil Within, I got a ton more games I really want to play right now.
And I want to. Gonna get worse before.
Now that Tacoma's out, I gotta find time to play that. There's another one that just came out recently I really want to play too.
Hellblade comes out.
Hellblade is one that looks very interesting.
The 8th. Which is yesterday when this records.
Or tomorrow from now.
Ooh.
Telltale, first episode of Batman Season 2.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, that's tomorrow. Yeah.
So much going on.
Nobody's got time for games that are frustrating at this point.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mind the challenge. I mean, I can't even imagine the hard mode of that game.
Oh,
my god.
No, I'm good.
Like
I tried so many times in that game without
I know,
it being
it's just
hard.
like one of my first medium enemies. I'd like hit him a bunch of times, fly away, like shoot him with some arrows, come back and hope to get him, because it's like, I don't know. I don't feel like, because I can't pick a weapon or a shield for long enough, I can't find a way to play the game, because it's just constantly changing for me. So by the time I figure out how to use that weapon, it's been blown up in my hands and it goes away. So I don't know. That's all I gotta say about that.
All right.
Fair enough.
Steg was coming out next couple of weeks.
Sudden Strike 4 for the PC, Mac, and Linux. August 11th.
Is that a first game that they've called for? I've never heard of a Sudden Strike 1 through 3.
Listen, if we just let the people think we're an established franchise, they'll buy
it. Yeah, they'll be like, oh my god, the 4th one. This is great.
This has been good enough to put out 4 of these. This has got to be.
Is this like a sequel to like Soviet Strike and Nuclear Strike from back in the day? Then I'm on board.
Right. Agents of Mayhem. PS4, Xbox One, and PC, August 15th. There's been like nothing on this.
That's an art game.
I'm surprised.
It's
I'll look into this.
It's Saints Row.
Yeah, the Saints Row crew. But it's like the battle, like Overwatch type stuff though, but from that crew.
I'll look into it.
Report back.
Yeah. Cities Skylines for PS4, August 15th. Matterfall is coming out for PS4, August 15th. Yep.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Nidhogg 2. For PS4 and PC, August 15th.
I'm excited about that one. That's I'm going to change on our Extra Life doc to Nidhogg 2. Just for the hell of it.
Excellent. Sonic Mania
for my God,
PS4,
so
Xbox One, Nintendo Switch, and PC.
This is why I just can't keep playing.
Yeah. August 15th. Sudden Strike 4 for PS4, August 15th.
Sonic is what's going to get you away from Zelda.
Have you played the new Sonic? Have you seen it yet? We
got to play
it.
We played it at the Switch event. It was awesome.
I've never.
I'm buying it on the Switch. I'm totally buying it on the Switch. That's gonna be awesome. The Escapist 2.
The Rescaping.
I have the first one. I've never. I bought it. I downloaded it on my PlayStation. I've never played it.
I heard it was a lot of fun. It was actually a really good game.
The concept of it sounded good.
Yeah.
And I think it was when Sony was doing like one of their like buy 2 games for $20 sales or something.
Okay. That's coming out for PS4, Xbox One, and PC, August 22nd. Guardians of the Galaxy, the Telltale series, Episode 3 for everything, coming out August 22nd. I'll just forget that. So we are very close to me actually buying it.
Hey.
We're getting close because it's almost done. So at this rate, it'll be done, what, December?
Maybe.
They've
been slow on that one.
They've been very slow, so
fine.
that's fine.
See how many times that one crashes for you.
Yeah.
Only once for Walking Dead. Only one.
Fucking
Listen,
man.
Don't ever get rid of your PlayStation that you have, because it has the Midas touch or some shit.
No, it was so stupid too. When
the Telltale gods came down and tapped it with their wand and said,
"He's bought all of our games.
This one will have minimal crashes."
Yeah.
It was in the way
we're
going to crash 4 times.
Why not give him no crashes? That's impossible.
We can't do that, sir.
That's suspicious.
We can't do that.
But it was and the way it crashed, it was so stupid. Like there was a cutscene. Then for some reason, as opposed to just going to the next cutscene, they made you walk 10 steps. So I had control of my character for 10 steps, and I went to the next cutscene, and that's when it just stalled out on me. So I was like, if you just would have just cut to the next video, I probably would have 0 crashes.
Or just have one big video.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was so stupid. Like, all right, I guess that's it.
Then finally, Uncharted: The Lost Legacy for PS4, August 22nd.
I have like 2 days to beat that before school starts.
It's only like 10 hours ish, maybe.
I was gonna say it should be pretty short.
You got this.
I'd say I knocked those games out in a weekend.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you're
that's
fine.
right. You'll be good. I gotta still. Maybe that's my motivation to get back to 3 and beat 4.
4 should be your motivation to get through 3.
Yeah. I see that. Well, that was the thing. I was playing so much of it, like how you did, and then I was like, I hit 3. I was like, all right, I need a break.
Yeah.
now it's been a while. I gotta get back to that. And then we have our PlayStation Plus August 2017 games. For PlayStation 4, you can download for free Just Cause 3 and Assassin's Creed Freedom Cry. For PlayStation 3, Super Motherload, which I believe is also on PS4. For PS4, you'll get it for as well. And Snakeball. And for PlayStation Vita, Downwell, Crossfire with the PS4, and Level 22.
Downwell was one of my honorable mentions from last year's for Game of the Year. I love that game. If you guys, I mean, I think it's usually like $4 or $5, so it's not that big of a value.
Yeah.
But that game is awesome. It will make it is a punch you in the face activity, but it is a lot of fun, and it's fully recommended. It's a download. What is Assassin's Creed's Freedom Cry? I have no idea what that is.
Don't know.
That I believe.
I think it was like a standalone expansion.
It was a standalone spin-off of Black Flag, I believe, with like the pirate ship battles and stuff like that. Like I think that's what it was. I'm pretty sure. I know it's from. I'm almost positive it's from Black Flag.
Okay.
So Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. It was but it was like kind of like one of the Uncharted things. It was a standalone.
I got you.
Kind of expansion.
I never even heard of that until these got announced.
Yeah, me too. I'm like, Freedom Cry? What the fuck is Freedom Cry?
Well, I thought they meant at first. I'm like, wait, did they mean Rogue? But I was like, wait a minute, no, that was on the old.
Is that a Vita game?
Right.
I thought it was
which I heard
one of those
Rogue was
2D
actually
ones.
excellent.
Yeah. And Just Cause 3, which is a huge game.
That's huge. Yeah, that's nice AAA title there, which is awesome. I redeemed that, but I have no room in my system right now for that. I gotta get that hard drive still.
Yeah, Freedom Cry is Black Flag.
Black Flag. Yeah. Okay.
Fact checking by Art. Good work.
But no, that's a decent month for PlayStation. Yeah. Like, compared to like what we've been getting sometimes, like that's pretty decent. But then on the other hand, we have the
in other news,
we have the Xbox games with gold for August 2017, and these are not great. So for Xbox One, you can download starting back on the 1st, Slime Rancher through August 31st. That was in early access for a long time, and so
people are liking it though. I don't know jack about it.
I don't know. We'll see. Trials Fusion from August 16th through September 15th.
That's okay.
I will definitely. I've always been interested in that, but I never wanted to spend money on it. So I'm kind of excited.
Art and I had like a blood feud over the Trials HD game.
Oh, that's not over
talk
yet.
about that.
It's I
haven't touched it for a while, but I'm not conceding defeat here.
But yeah, that was okay.
Mine.
And then for
you better not be doing like any like glitching bullshit.
What's that?
I found a way. I didn't do it. There's a way that I guess you can glitch that game to make it like so you break like every bone in that guy's body. So the game, do you know that game?
Yeah, I know about it. Yeah.
So it basically you just throw a guy off his motorcycle
the
downstairs.
mini game that we go back and forth.
Right.
Yeah, and you accumulate bone breaks as the guy's going down these stairs, more or less.
Shipping containers,
but like and there's all kinds of debris and all that stuff goes along the way. And me and him have been going back and forth with the record for I don't know how long. 8 years
since we lived together. Right?
Yeah, it's been a long time.
I live with Karen we're in the house for 5 years, 3 years in apartments, so at least 8 years.
Oh God!
Wow.
So it's been a while.
That's awesome.
I currently hold the record for the most bones broken.
I'll that one day.
I know.
That Art decides to go on there.
It's this right. Like we don't talk about this for years. All of a sudden, I get a text message from Art with like a picture being like, "Gotcha." And it's just like, God bless. I gotta buy this game again and download it.
It's backwards compatible.
Yeah, no. I think God it's backwards compatible.
Oh, it's funny. And then for Xbox 360, which is also playable on your Xbox One, from August 1st through the 15th, you could download the first Bayonetta. If you've never played it, download it, play it. It's awesome. Bayonetta is fucking awesome. I love that game. It was the main reason why I bought a Wii U, because the sequel was only on Wii U.
Yeah, I gotta get that because it's 15th only. So I gotta make sure I get that.
It's coming up really fast. Yeah, so make sure you grab that. And then from August 16th through the 31st, you could download Red Faction Armageddon, which was not the good one.
Not the good one. Guerrilla was a good one.
Yeah, Guerrilla was awesome. Yeah, Armageddon was not great. Yeah, so, yeah.
Bring back Red Faction.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I would love a new Red Faction.
THQ's back. Why not, right?
Yeah. I mean, we're getting Darksiders 3.
Yeah, exactly.
Someone bought up all of THQ's old property.
I think I think they bought that one too. I remember seeing that one in the docs.
I think so. But yeah, so I mean, Xbox is doing pretty good lately, so this is off month for them. But what you gonna do?
Plenty for everyone, I guess.
Yep.
Something for some.
Something for some people. Extra.
It's time for the news.
News.
I don't know. I had 6 things in here before, and there's more now. So
I got more stuff and pictures now.
God damn it!
That's what you get for
I gotta try.
it's like the Cliff Notes, and then I'm gonna embellish on the story.
Of course.
Embellish is the wrong word. Expand. There we go. Expand.
It's good enough.
Just make shit up. It's fine.
Yeah. So PlayStation Plus is increasing in price in Europe, the UK, and Australia.
Not my problem.
Both every country is increasing by 10 local currency.
10 quid.
About time
Whatever the local currency is.
About time they caught up to what we were paying.
You say that.
Kind of.
Exchange rate.
Yeah.
So the U.S. increased last September. Before that, the UK increased in 2015. So is it like an every other year thing now? They're going to start bumping prices?
I think there's a limit to that.
You can't go any higher.
You can't go higher than Xbox.
Especially if Microsoft doesn't raise theirs. You cannot.
And when
go
Nintendo's
higher.
$25 for a whole year, whatever.
That's
what's Nintendo really giving you though?
Well, we'll find out.
Nothing yet.
We have no idea.
Yet. Well,
Like a convoluted chat system that doesn't really
even work. I was gonna say I don't even bother fucking trying.
I even downloaded the app.
I downloaded the app, but I haven't. It's a
I don't know
fucking
why.
mess.
So yeah, I guess seeing the pattern that UK just had their price increase in 2015, they're getting hit with it again. Makes me wonder if we're going to see another price increase in the US next year. Also, they haven't. They just said like very quietly, like behind. It wasn't a big announcement or anything. Like we're increasing prices, but they didn't say like what you're getting for your money.
I think eventually they just kind of put out being like this is
the
what
cost
it
of doing
costs now.
business.
Yeah. It's kind of like what they did to us. I mean, that's basically what it was when they did it for us, too.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. So I'm sure that's all it is.
All right, moving on. For Metroid: Samus Return, it has been confirmed that the fusion suit in hard mode will only be unlockable with an amiibo. Steak, thoughts?
You got 2 out of 3 head shakes
So
right now.
I was gonna.
I don't play Nintendo games.
We got 2 head shakes and a shrug.
Now I have one amiibo, and that's only because I was really enjoying Zelda, and I thought the Archer Link was really cool. Best Buy had it in stock, and I'm like, okay, well, let me see what kind of things I get. I've never done the whole amiibo thing before. Let me see what type of items I get and that kind of stuff. So I was like, let me just at least try this out. And then at E3 they showed the Metroid ones, the squishy Metroid, and I'm like,
that's pretty cool.
Pre-order. God damn it! Like amiibos are something I do not want to get into like that much. I really don't want to. But again, it's Metroid. It's like, okay, this is exciting and everything. So like I'm getting them anyway. So it's like for me, it's like, okay, well I'm gonna have them. So fuck it. Like anyways. But it's kind of crap. That there should still be another way in the game. Like that's like if you want to unlock it right away. Boom, boom. Okay, now you got them right away.
Even if you do, what's an amiibo cost? $9? $12?
Those ones are 30 for the 2. It's a 30
$15
bucks. It's
I think.
$15 for those 2. I think they're normally like $12.99, but because it's Metroid and they're like, oh, you'll pay for it. Here's a 2-pack for 30.
It's squishy.
It's squishy. Yeah.
Is that 2-pack the only way they're selling those?
Mm-hmm. At least as of right now. I'm sure eventually they'll separate them, but I believe as of right now, it's only the 2-pack.
It's $30 for an action figure and DLC.
Yeah.
It's kind of messed up.
So I mean, if you kind of look at it, like
it's kind of the Skyrim or the Skylanders model.
Right. I mean, if you look at it,
charge $15 just for the DLC then, if you don't want the toys.
That's my only problem with it. Like I can understand if you get it's $15, you get the toy and the DLC. That's about a price of some DLCs. Now, just for hard mode, no. I mean, that doesn't make any sense. But I mean, if you weigh the figure cost against the cost of whatever the DLC is, it's probably 70-30 or whatever hell it is. But I don't even have the option to just have
That's what I say. Even if you're gonna put a ridiculous price on it, like $15 for hard mode and a fucking suit.
Yeah.
Give people the option. If they don't like the price, then they don't like the price.
That or make it hard to unlock it. Like make it unlockable, but it's really hard to do in the game or something. Like you know what I mean? Like either way, like something like that makes me mad because it's like the fusion suit, for instance. Like that's the last time we had like a brand new side-scrolling like Metroid game on a handheld, and it's like everyone loved Fusion, so everyone's gonna want that Fusion suit.
Yeah.
It's like, you motherfuckers, if you're not getting the amiibo.
I know. I can wrap my head around it better for the cosmetic stuff, but when you're like taking gameplay options away from people, whether it be hard mode or I guess other ones give you different energy tanks or missile tanks, or I don't know how
because
the game works.
I think the old ones give you something too, right? Yeah,
the old ones do
like
too.
The Zero suit and the regular one,
like the ones from Smash. So I guess let me take a step back here.
I'm gonna have to buy those.
When you're playing Zelda,
better buy them now because once the game comes out,
I know.
I think they're already gone. Honestly, I think
I think I was at Best Buy. Well, no, I pre-ordered the new ones, but the old ones I saw not Zero Suit, but I think I saw regular Samus at Best Buy. I want to go pick that up.
Let me take a step back here for a minute. When you're playing Zelda and you hit your amiibo, what happened? What do you get?
Every day you guys just got either got a new item or some coins or
what kind of items?
Or rubies or something
like weapons and shit
and stuff. Yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah.
That's. I don't feel like I should have to buy amiibo to get enough weapons to go fight and play the game. Don't like it. No, sir. Don't like it.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Heard it here first. Mike's a big fan.
So the thing is, I haven't bought any amiibo yet, and there's been like at least a dozen times it's like that looks really cool as an action figure.
That's the thing. Some of them just look really.
I just want the
cool.
Shovel Knight one,
right? And that was the thing with the Metroid ones. I'm like, these look fucking badass.
Dr. Mario,
I want these.
I just want
these. But it's like it's one of those things. At the same time, it's like, do not fall into that trap. I cannot.
I don't want to hunt them down.
I did that with Skylanders. I did that with Disney Infinity. I am holding.
How have those worked out for you
so far on these?
They're cool figures.
They're cool. they are really cool. I mean, like, they do look amazing.
Just as display pieces, they're fine.
Yeah.
What?
I think the next set of news that I think this is what I put in there.
NBA Live is going to have the WNBA in it.
That was me.
That was you. That's news?
That's news.
Please elaborate.
That's news.
That's all there is to it.
The WNBA, which I guess still exists.
It does, because it's funded by the NBA.
Yeah, is going to be an NBA Live. It's the first time it's ever going to be in a video game.
I think it's interesting that Live is doing it.
Yeah. I think this is their way of showing, like, hey, let me distract you from bad gameplay again. Look at all this cool shit we got.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sure it's going to be terrible.
Live is interesting this year because
we'll see.
They're doing a whole like demo thing early to make sure like, hey, this game works. Oh, and the WNBA thing, and it's been gone for a couple years, so like it's gonna be interesting how it comes back. I think.
But I will say, I mean, it's the legit players too. Yeah. Like you saw, I mean, you could see Brittany, whatever her name is, the monster.
Griner.
Yeah, Griner, the monster. They chose
rejected somebody.
Her and Skylar Diggins.
Sure.
Yeah, those are the only two I really know. If that
you could have said any two things right there.
Like, I knew you were talking about. I just couldn't pull the name
from Notre Dame. Yeah,
I got you.
But like, so they show. I mean, they show their. I'm like, oh yeah, look at that. It looks like them. Like that's pretty. I mean, it looks great. Good for them.
So they got the girls in the UFC game. They added females in FIFA. So why not?
The times they are changing.
Oh, but like if whoever plays it, there's gonna be at least one trophy associated.
Oh yeah.
So they're gonna force everyone to play it.
And they're also gonna sell more copies to people that want to do, because WNBA does have fans. So they're gonna sell more copies of that game on that alone.
I'm looking for them. Hold on.
They're here. They're not here. They're not here. Not here.
Oh.
I think a cat's interested in WNBA.
Yeah.
Cat'll pounce on the table. All right. So apparently Persona is hot.
Yeah. Oh hot. Yeah. I am so excited about this.
In Japan.
Yeah.
So all kinds of Persona news. Apparently a Persona anime is in development for release in 2018 in Japan.
Awesome. The Persona 4 one was really good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're going to be the only one commenting on these here, because I don't think either me or Mike have played these. And they've announced 3 new Persona games.
Woo!
Persona 3 Dancing Moon Knight.
Yes.
For PS4 and Vita.
Vita?
Persona 5 Dancing Star Knight for PS4 and Vita.
Woo! Vita?
And Persona Q2.
3DS.
3DS.
Sure, whatever.
Yeah, that's the one I still have to. I've never picked up. I have to still pick up and play it. I hear it's very fan servicey.
So, question:
Yes.
What's the difference between a Persona game, and one of these Persona dancing whatever games.
So these dancing games are just like a rhythm type. So Persona 4 was the first one that was on Vita.
Right.
That was the first time we ever did one of these ones. This is it's like a rhythm game. So there is a story mode, which it's a long story. I think how long did it take me to get through it? Oh man, I want to say it took me like maybe 15 hours to get through the actual story. But I mean, there's a lot to it. So it's not just like a rhythm dancing game stuff.
Yeah.
And what it is basically it takes songs from the game.
Rock Band had a story too.
Right. Yeah. True.
I was at the very end of the first Guitar Hero. When you beat it, you're on the cover of whatever the version of Rolling Stone is. And you're whatever your band is in the Hall of Fame, and then the subtitle is I never thought I'd make the Hall of Fame just doing covers. That's so clever.
That's awesome. But yeah, no, it's just a rhythm game. They take the songs from the game, and then they also do remix versions of those songs. To expand out everything, and then you buy different costumes. It features the characters from the game.
I would say they are the people from the game,
from
right?
the
It's
game,
not
right?
new people.
So the Persona 3 will have the Persona 3 characters, the Persona 5 will have Persona 5 characters.
I got you.
And I was just assuming that it'll have just more elaborate story modes, which like I said, I played the shit out of Persona 4, the dancing all night. Like that was so much fun.
And the Persona Q series, what's
the Persona Q is it's on the 3DS.
Is it just the 3DS?
It's kind of more like
game?
the chibi looking characters almost. Not as much as like the World of Final Fantasy chibi, but it is smaller characters and everything. But here it's very like fan servicey with characters grabbing from all different games and all this kind of stuff. Like I said, I have not played Q yet. I have to still pick that up. But I heard it was really good. Nice. If you're a Persona fan, it's really fun. If you're not a Persona fan, it's a little hard to get into just because it's very fan servicey. So you won't know okay,
you have no idea what's being referenced.
Yeah, I mean it's still an RPG. It's still a solid RPG, but you might not totally grasp it as a Persona fan would. But so it's actually kind of it is kind of surprising they're making a sequel to it though. But yeah, it's exciting.
Okay, next one. Nintendo released a long, convoluted statement on Facebook. I'm way too tired to read all that shit. Basically, they announced that the SNES Classic will be available for pre-order at the end of August at some point.
This month. Is it later this month?
Yes, later this month, not necessarily the end of August. That's all I said.
Go fuck yourselves.
I was say Steak is...
you can go fuck yourselves on this. You're watching the video. You know what's going on right now.
I'm blindly optimistic that this is going to go better.
No, it's going to be fucking terrible. It's going to be fucking awful.
I just need to find someone
Pre-orders are going to sell out
who works at one of these stores so I can just buy a crate of them. I just make Christmas happen.
Fuck yeah. I just want one. I just want
a crate of them.
I just want one. No, you know what? 2. So we can give one away at Extra Life.
Yeah, hopefully.
I want but at the very least, I want one. I just want one for myself.
Yeah, so now I have the cheap-ass gamer Twitter notifications on again. So every...
did you guys get the Walmart survey?
Oh, yeah. I need the survey. I didn't get the survey.
Oh, I did. I saw you got it. Did you ream it?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's just poor.
Why would you fucking do that's just being a fucking
I don't know
bitch.
why you would ever...
I mean, it was probably an automatic thing.
Yeah.
Couldn't you somehow turn that off for that item?
If there's ever
there
a canceled order, why would you get one?
A sale that happened, though.
Yeah. Right, exactly.
Why would you...
How fast did your item get delivered? One?
Still waiting.
You fucking canceled it?
Still waiting. Will be for a while.
Well, they're fuckers.
Anything else to say on that, Steak?
No.
All right.
Carry on.
Let's get more mad.
I think we end with good news, don't we? I think we have good news.
But there's at least neutral news.
Oh, good.
It looks like Crash Bandicoot Remaster may be coming to other platforms. There's a digital artist who is working on the game, released videos showing the game running with Xbox button prompts.
That's an Activision game. Activision likes money.
Yeah.
Yes, that's awesome.
That all makes lots of sense.
It's selling very well on PlayStation. Activision likes things.
Yeah. Yep. No, I think it's great.
Yeah.
So it gives a chance for everyone to play, which is awesome. I mean, they know those games were originally, and that's great too, because games were originally on PlayStation. Mm-hmm. So if you've never owned the PlayStation at all, there you go. You've got a chance to play it on Xbox then, which is awesome.
There's hints that The Last of Us 2 may at least partially take place in Seattle. Apparently, someone on Reddit went and took concept art and matched it up to real life places in Seattle.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Which it's always interesting when the internet does stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I looked at that as like 1-to-1.
Yeah.
Like it is.
Awesome.
It looks just like it. So either that artist just happens to be in Seattle and they use it as a like inspiration, or it's going to be in Seattle, which makes sense because it's like a cross country track.
Well, yeah, I was saying
where did the first one start?
It was in Boston.
Started in Boston,
Okay.
ended up in Colorado.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sounds about right. It was like a cross country track. I
Oh
don't
wow,
know
so
that
you made
much.
it pretty far.
You played it more. You played it more recently than I have. So
Gotcha.
Yeah, I would say you start in Boston. You're in Pittsburgh at one point.
Yeah.
I know you end up in Colorado. I think you might be in Utah at some point. In there.
Okay.
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I mean, it was all over the place, and
Say West, but yeah, make our way to the West Coast, but because it's sometimes gonna go past. So
yeah.
yeah, cool.
And last news item: Horizon Zero Dawn: The Frozen Wilds releases on November 7th.
Yeah.
Now
So I
that-
take it you're taking that day off of work.
I already pre-ordered. Yeah. I'm gonna have it digitally downloaded and ready to rock and roll whenever that
Nice.
comes up.
Nice.
so now that I have my PS4 Pro, I should probably get back to playing that.
Yeah.
That is literally what I was holding off for.
That's
Really?
That's
Yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah, you gotta tell me how that looks, cause
Well, sure, you gotta. I say you gotta bring that over here. So I
yeah,
can
for
see it.
real.
I had stopped playing it because something else caught my attention
Yeah.
or whatever, and it was like I'm like I should get back into that game and play it, and I'm like, oh, I'm gonna be upgrading the TV, and when I do that, I'm gonna get a PlayStation 4 Pro, so I should probably just hold off and do it that way, so it looks
Yeah.
all pretty, so I can kill Dinobots in pretty.
Yeah,
Images.
all kinds of sparks and stuff flying off them.
Yep.
Very exciting.
And that's it for the news.
That's the news.
News.
Who wants to introduce the topic?
Not me.
Go for a steak.
All right. Well,
volunteering.
that's fine. I got. That's right. I got the
You already
list
have
here.
pulled up,
I got it
huh?
all up here, anyways. So last year we did this like right before the fall season started. As everyone knows, end of August, beginning of September is just fucking nuts.
No,
Like,
yeah,
it's
it's
just
starting.
every week. It's just crazy shit. I mean, yeah, as you could tell from earlier, August 15th, it's actually starting this year. There's so much coming out the 15th. So I'm just gonna go through the list of the games coming out for the rest of the year. I'm gonna pick like the bigger stuff out.
Yeah.
I'll leave some of the smaller stuff out. And then we'll just if we're interested, we'll just talk about it and go from there.
Shut up,
Is that okay, Kat?
Then catch
You okay with that?
What do you set up for Cat?
All right. So after the 22nd here, so we got Madden coming up.
Are you gonna get mad this year?
I mean, I'll probably get it just because the deal Best Buy has.
Yeah.
Where essentially, I'll get the new game for less than $30.
Does that? You said Best Buy's doing that?
Yeah, so Best Buy, they have a deal where you trade in last year's, and you get a $15 credit for the trade-in,
Yeah.
a $10 coupon towards the upcoming game, but also if you have the Gamers Club unlocked, you also get the discount on it.
Right.
Yeah. So yeah, it's about
Yeah.
with tax and everything, it's gonna be
Yeah.
like $30.
Right, and it's, I mean, if I wasn't getting it for that price, I wouldn't get it.
I got you. We should play Madden on a stream.
No one wants to see that.
That'd be great.
I would say if we play against each other, that's fine.
That's what I want to do.
Oh, yeah, no,
I
that's
don't
against
want
each
to
other.
see me sitting there going through franchise mode.
Yeah.
No.
We'll play against each other.
We'll play
This
against each other.
guy.
Maybe we can get like a quick.
This is-
Maybe figure out like a quick tournament or something. If we get some people. At the same,
I'll
around the
break
same time.
Mariota's leg for you.
Yeah, I won't be picking it up this year.
If I
it's
was,
something like I eventually will probably Redbox because they usually put that in the Redbox.
Yeah.
So like if I have like a weekend free, I might Redbox it just to go through that story mode.
I never
just to check out the journeyman.
I never think I'm going to buy Madden, and then the football season starts, and I
And
kind
you
of get
get-
yeah, like same thing with NHL.
And then I buy it.
Yeah.
I play it for like a week and then I don't touch it ever again.
Yep,
So
and
I'm
then I
not
go-
doing it
then I
this
go for
year.
then I go for,
Yeah,
look for a good
yeah.
a good trading deal or something.
Yep. So I am not doing it this year.
quickly sidetracking here. Did either of you NHL had a beta
Yeah,
out
so
this
I didn't-
weekend?
I didn't
Did-
play
Yeah, no, I didn't get it. No.
they won't be getting my money this year.
No. No, NHL just I've been turned off for a while.
It's
on
the
it.
same. It's the same thing as last year's, and
It looks pretty, but
like
that's it.
it doesn't. Looks okay,
Yeah.
but their big selling point this year is their new game mode 3s, which is like 3-on-3
Yeah,
hockey.
Yeah.
right.
It's not just 3-on-3 hockey. It's like if you score this goal, you get 2 goals. If you score this goal, your opponent loses 3 goals. It's
What?
stupid.
Okay.
Just make it open ice.
That's what the
Or hits.
Hits.
Another NHL
Yeah.
hits. Yeah, that was great.
so if NHL's on your list, just scratch it off.
Fair enough, I will. God, 2K. Now's the time for 2K to come back. I always like 2K better. Let's see here. Everybody's Golf. I'm picking that up.
Get that.
Yeah, $40. I mean,
I know.
It's Hot Shot. It's it's if for you that don't know, I think we've talked about this before. But if you didn't know, that's Hot Shots golf.
Yeah.
So now everybody's golf is what it was called in Japan. For some reason, they're changing the name in the U.S. and they said it's going to stay that way, like just to confuse people. But it's $40. Like, how can you not? Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle for the Nintendo Switch.
Any interest in that?
It looks. Honestly, I think it's gonna be a really good game. It's not my kind of game.
Honestly, that's Art's kind of game, and he's the only guy who doesn't have a Switch.
Yeah, that is not my type of game though. It looks cool though. I think it's gonna be I think it is gonna be a good game for those that like that style. I think they're gonna enjoy it.
I think it's gonna review well.
So
yes, absolutely.
The one thing I heard about that game that's actually really interesting is that you can play, from what I've heard, like co-op multiplayer.
Oh really?
Where you have like two people on the same squad, which could be interesting. Mm-hmm. Could also end friendships.
Yeah. Pillars of Eternity, the complete edition, is coming out. That's a very popular PC game. That's kind of like the Diablo style and all that kind of stuff. It's finally coming to consoles.
Okay.
I'm actually really excited for that because I love Diablo, so I'm kind of curious to see what that's gonna be all about. Let's see here. Yakuza Kiwami. I got that pre-ordered.
Mm-hmm.
That's coming.
Yakuza games are all in Japanese, right?
Yes. Yeah, with subtitles. Yep.
But
I was curious because I heard a bunch of people talking about Zero came out, and I was like, oh, maybe, I'm not really playing anything new right now. Maybe I'll check that out. But then I watched a YouTube video, and it was all in Japanese with subtitles.
Yeah.
I'm like, I really don't want to read my way through a game.
Fair enough. I really enjoy it. I have a lot. I have it. So if you ever want to borrow it, just to kind of give it a shot, let me know. But Kiwami is the remake of number 1 that was on PS2.
Right.
So I'm excited for that. Then Life is Strange Before the Storm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the end of the month. Knack 2.
I mean, it's like a punchline right now, but it's one of
think
those
it's gonna
things.
be a hell of a lot.
It might come out and be really good.
better. Yeah. Again, $40.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. $40.
The thing with that too is like there are zero expectations for that game.
Oh, 100%.
So it's like it comes out.
Yeah.
Either it comes out and it moves the needle and everyone's pleasantly surprised, or it comes out and it just
Does what you think. Yeah.
Yep. That I can confirm, because they were already advertising it. Redbox is getting that, so I think that's gonna be one of those. When I have a free weekend, I'll just Redbox that.
Yeah.
Because I did beat the first one. I enjoyed it. I had fun with it, but it was not worth $60.
There's a game.
But that one is 40.
There's a game there to beat.
Huh?
There's a game there to beat.
Yeah. He eventually gets to the end. It rolls credits. I don't know if it was the end, but it rolled the credits. Destiny 2. I think we're all passing on that one.
Pass.
It looked cool.
I
but
would
then
maybe I
then
would have given it a
watching-
shot if they didn't have you install their demo and then install another 11 gig download.
I just can't get down with the whole game of service thing, just because it's also like it's just a bank you're constantly putting money into as well.
It seems like a money grab.
Yeah, I mean, it's like you get the original game, which is like a 6, which is still $60, and by the time you spend another $40-$50, then you finally got enough game to warrant like a 8.
Well, I was saying they ended up releasing what was it, 3 or 4 DLC packs for the first Destiny, and those were
3.
And those were
3 sounds right.
I want to say 3.
$20 or $30 a piece.
I want to say $30 a piece, if I'm not mistaken. I want to say.
I don't know. I know they came out later in packs where you can like buy the.
Well, it would be $60, and you got the previous ones as well. Yeah.
But they're also like a year and a half old at that point too.
Right.
So you're spending $60 again on whatever it is. And then you're also super behind everybody else. And I know they have like level like jumps and things like that, but I don't know. Man, it's just we got time for that.
I don't know. Like
Someone has time for it.
There's a lot of people that have time for that. Nobody
in this room has time for it.
No, that's the thing.
How about you, Kat? You got time for it?
Yeah, that one does.
That one, look at it. Like, I can't wait for Destiny 2.
Yeah.
How dare you speak ill of Destiny?
So the next up is NHL 18. We'll pass on that. After that is Metroid: Samus Returns. I'm super pumped for that.
Get your amiibos.
Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
I'm not a fighting game person, so
I wanna be
know.
excited for this. It's hard to be.
It's hard to be, man.
But I know they're also doing some like reworking on some like the models and things like that. Yeah, because she's
completely redone.
She looks like she has like elephantitis
Something
of the hands, and I guess it's weird. Her hands are like this. When like they're gigantic. It looks really weird.
Better than Honda.
You know the opening cutscene of Friday the 13th of every game, the blonde guy with the weird mouth. Like,
Yeah.
that's what she looks like too. Like, it's like,
Yeah,
what is going on?
I don't know.
there? I don't know. We'll see.
Like at this point, I figured they should be able to do like the human form in video games at this point, and
Right.
they're not. I mean, they're like whoa off
Yeah.
on this, and just I mean, they're still trying to fix it. I'm more concerned about how the game plays and fights, and who's going to be involved, and how do I have access to all these characters and all those things like that. And there's a whole big subsection of characters that haven't been announced yet for like all the X-Men.
That's the thing. With
So-
September 19th is coming up quick.
Yep.
Like, I'm shocked they haven't they're really being very quiet about this game.
All right, Dormammu, hooray! Like,
Right. Yeah. I mean,
let's figure that out.
I don't know. We'll see. Like you said, I want to, because if I do pick that up, it's going to be the limited collectors, whatever, that gets all the DLC characters. If I do it has to be
I want
that.
that Mega Man X figure real bad.
Oh, I'm not paying that money for that. I would love to. I want it for the Infinity
They're
Stones.
so cool.
I know, but I can't. No.
Can you do that thing where like with Battlefield 1, where there's like they had the collector's edition
Oh,
that didn't include the game.
without the game? Yeah, that would be
Go
good.
do that.
Yeah.
That's what the figures.
That'd be awesome. NBA 2K18. Anyone basketball?
No, it's a big release though.
Yeah. First one on the Switch. I'm kind of curious how it's going to look.
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
play on
right.
the Switch,
Good
because it's
point.
something I can see myself like a sports game like that. I could see playing on the road.
Yeah,
more.
for sure.
That's why I want Madden. I think I would buy Madden if it was on Switch.
So I'm still
I
I
playing.
would totally buy Madden. if it was on
2K
Switch.
seems to be the company making a big push towards putting their
Yeah, because
stuff on the Switch.
WWE is also going to be, which is cool.
We'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, we'll see. Pokemon Gold and Silver being re-released on the Virtual Console for 3DS. Same day as Pokken Tournament Deluxe
Yep.
for the Nintendo Switch. I don't know if I'm going to get that.
I don't even know what that is.
It's
I know what it is, but
yeah,
like, I
the
don't
Pokemon
know.
like fighting game,
Nah.
like arena fighting game, like a normal fighting game.
Pass.
I've watched people play it, and I'm just like, I don't know. Danganronpa Volume 3,
Yeah,
Killing Harmony.
Yeah. I gotta play 2. Those are long ass games though.
Yeah, they are. There's a lot
Like
to
17 hours of visual novel.
Is there a short Japanese game?
A short Japanese game? No. No, absolutely not.
They have greater attention.
Probably the ones that are like tentacle porn, and that's probably it.
You don't need. Yeah, I mean, short tentacle porn. Yeah.
Even those I don't think are short.
The tentacles or the never mind.
Moving on. Cuphead.
Hey, Cuphead.
Hey, it's gonna bomb
I
so
don't know.
bad.
Lots of games stay in development for 7 years.
And they'll come out fine.
Yeah, but a lot of people are saying though, like when they started adding actual levels instead of just being like a boss rush,
Yeah.
like it was not good.
I think 85% of the game is not what was first shown. You know
Right,
what I mean?
right.
So I don't know.
We'll see. I don't know. I'm excited to at least see it finally.
I wanna
I'm
like
hoping
it.
it's good.
Excited to see it, have it be released, people will stop talking about it.
Well, and that too.
We don't have to talk about it at E3
I would say,
2017
don't
or
get me
2018.
wrong, I love the art style of that game. I just
Yeah.
do not expect great things.
Yep.
I want it to be good. I just want it to be
FIFA 18. Anyone up for that?
good. Now here we go.
All right. Now we're getting
Fourth
into
quarter.
October.
Getting the meat and potatoes.
Boy. All right. So Forza Motorsport 7. Not 3, you stupid list. 3 was a long time ago. 7.
Stupid.
I will. I haven't bought one in a while, so I will probably buy it because this is really going to show off the One X.
Yeah.
So I will.
This is the
probably
one
get
that's a
this
200
one.
gig download.
200 gig? Is it? Was that it? Yeah, that's the one I'll be getting.
You're gonna hit your bandwidth
No,
caps that month.
I have been very careful about not going over. So, because I know when I get my 1X, like November is going to be an overage month. That's for sure.
You get 2 free ones.
Yeah. Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga is being remade on the 3DS. Middle Earth Shadow of War. That's the sequel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I played a little bit of the first one. I don't know.
I really didn't play much. I haven't touched it at all, actually, the first one. I've heard great things.
Yeah, I know, me too. I think that was like, I think I was playing something else when that was coming
Yeah.
around. I just never got into
I
it.
never got into that because I don't get into the Lord of the Rings type stuff.
See, I love the Lord of the Rings movies.
Me
I
too.
love the Hobbit movies, but like the games, I just never really. I don't know. They never grabbed me. Evil Within 2.
I was excited for that.
I have a feeling they're gonna because that was the first one. I have a feeling they'll fix a lot of that.
Yeah, I think so too. Just add some variety, fix that camera shit, and I think it hit the atmosphere. It hit some new things, and it felt like the old school survival horror, which I do love. Fix a couple of those things I was talked about, and you got yourself a really good game. Yeah. I just couldn't get into it.
It looks super fucking creepy. Let's see if this happens. Gran Turismo Sport.
I think it'll come out, but I
think that 25% of a game will be released.
Exactly, it'll come out, and it's gonna look good, and then it's gonna be like nothing there.
Yeah,
it's gonna be like a glorified demo.
It's gonna be a car showroom.
I'll pick it up when it's $20 so I can do the VR mode.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Everyone says the VR mode's actually really gorgeous for that one on a pro system.
Yeah.
Really gorgeous. I don't know if you guys have seen previews for this. I think I talked about this on a different podcast. Elix.
I don't know that one.
Or Elix. It's like an adventure type game, I believe. It looks really interesting. Looks very different. South Park: The Fractured But Whole.
Speaking of things that might not come out this year,
I would say I will.
Please,
I will have that in my PlayStation the day it comes out. I'm really not sure that's going to happen before like February 2018.
Do it now.
Yeah.
Delay it now. Like, do not let it keep getting closer to that date. Like, delay it fucking now if that's what you're gonna do.
It comes out.
Please.
Pre-ordered that game. Not sure I'm gonna be claiming that pre-order anytime this year.
Yeah, I know. I get it on my Best Buy for that extra $10 rewards.
I went into Best Buy one day.
I've got like all of them.
I went to Best Buy one day. I pre-ordered that, Far Cry, and
Far Cry.
Madden.
Okay.
I'm like, I'm gonna get all these games, and might as well get the $10.
Yeah, exactly. Let's see here. The WWE 2K18.
Yep. Does it come out with everything on the 17th?
No, PS4 and Xbox One.
Okay.
Switch is a later date. I'm pretty sure.
I don't think they've announced the Switch date yet.
No,
I'm just curious.
They just announced that it was coming. So yeah, I don't think they've announced like an actual date though for the Switch one. And then Destiny 2 comes out for PC in October. Just Dance 2018.
Hey.
Yeah, for everything.
You just want to dance.
No.
Do you still have a Wii version?
Oh yeah. No, Wii U.
Wii U.
Wii U. They still have the Wii U
I think
version.
last year
They
they
still
still
have a Wii U version?
I think last year
Yeah,
they still
and
had a Wii
PS3
version.
and 360.
All right.
Why not? Why not? It sells. Why not?
I'm sure they sell enough to warrant it.
I told it doesn't sell on those systems anymore. They'll keep it going. It's like Madden.
Either it sells enough to warrant it, or it's just so easy to make it for that version that they might as well have it available.
I think it's a little bit of both
for the handful of people who want it.
Yeah, right, I think it's a little bit of both.
And then the big day.
I am gonna die this day. My wallet is gonna cry. This is before the Xbox One X comes out, like the week before. So I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do this.
You don't need all this stuff.
No. I'll start selling stuff. Assassin's Creed Origins. Super excited for that. Like I said, just
very, very, very cautiously, optimistically curious about that. I want to see what they've changed.
Yeah.
It's the setting for me.
Just having the different levels for the enemies makes it seem interesting.
Sure.
They have my attention.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not saying I'm going to get it. I'm not going to say I'll even be interested in it once it comes out. But as of right now, they have my attention.
Best Buy.
How many of the Assassin's Creed games have you played?
Me? I played 1, Brotherhood, and Syndicate.
So you're all over the place.
Wait, no, not Syndicate.
Unity?
No. What was after Brotherhood?
Revelations.
That's the other one I played.
Okay. So you're not as all over the place. No, yeah. So you played some of the better ones of the series, minus 1.
That's something I call one of the better ones.
No, 1 is definitely not.
I still remember riding on the fucking horse between towns and fighting the Templars in that game.
Oh yeah. I still for what it was, I understand the repetitiveness. It was like, holy shit, this is ridiculous. But I still 1 was just so revolutionary. It was this is so I cannot believe how great this game looks. I was back in the 360.
Yeah.
I'm this game looks fucking amazing. I'm scaling buildings. I'm jumping off these buildings after I scale them. I'm this is fucking awesome.
And I did have one of those moments where it's just I was able to sneak up one of the targets, kill them, and I was gone.
And leave with nobody.
And no one knew it. And
it's so satisfying.
And it was that was awesome.
Yeah.
And I tried to do that with every single one of my targets, and it just never turned out that way.
Oh yeah.
But that one I got, and
you sound like me in Hitman.
Yes. it was that glorious moment when that guy's down. I'm running away, and I can start hearing the scuffle of people finding the dead body, and I am gone already, you know. And that was a very satisfying moment of gaming for me.
Sure. For me, it's the Ancient Egypt setting.
Sure.
I love Ancient Egypt, so I am super pumped for that. That's got me grounded, and I can't wait to see how good it looks on the One X. Then the same day, Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch.
I have gone radio silent on this. I will not
I have
watch
also
or
that
look.
pre-ordered through Best Buy for the $10.
Yes, I should really do that though, because
You
I'm
should.
Yeah,
it's $10 rewards. Like you might as well. The thing that gets me mad is like those come out the same day, so it's like fuck. Then I can't use them like on each other. Like
Oh
you know
yeah,
what I mean?
totally.
Like at least
there's gonna be more coming out in the future.
Well, hopefully South
Wait,
Park.
Couldn't you like get the one,
Once
wait
you-
a week, and then pick up the other one?
I can't, but like you can't edit the payment method. Like you can't
Oh,
add.
did you pre-order them online?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I did that. I did the online.
You go to the store, you put the $5 down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I just do it online. No, I mean, but like as long as South Park comes out, though, I can at least redo one of those to use the $10 on that, and then when I have both of those,
It's gotta be your bowl.
I could just use that $20 towards the One X then.
Yeah.
I'll be fine.
Good.
Well, as long as I can pre-order
That'll
it.
cover a portion of your tax
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
on your ridiculously expensive system.
Well, that's why I'm gonna get it by my work because sales tax is way cheaper up by my work. And then the same exact day, also, Wolfenstein: The New Colossus.
Yes.
That's the game I'll be getting that
Fuck
day.
yeah.
Yes. I don't know what I'm
I want to
do.
roll around in the wheelchair and shoot people.
You just
Now that I know that's a thing, I want to do that. I never wanted to do that until I heard about it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Now
the
it's
thing-
all I want to do.
That's all I can think about. It's all I dream about. I do remember the last Wolfenstein. It dropped in price pretty quickly.
I bought that for like $11.
So yeah, it's one of those like on that day that might have to be the one I hold off on.
Here's the thing: like all those games, with the exception of Mario, that come out on that date, wait till Black Friday and you're gonna find
True.
it on sale.
True.
I am not waiting on Mario. Can't.
There's no
Well, it's gonna
there's
sell
no
out,
point
too.
because Nintendo first party games don't ever drop in price.
No.
I'm very interested how the Switch looks this Black Friday when I'm doing my Black Friday rundown. Just because I'm sure some of the third party stuff's gonna go down.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, the third party stuff will probably be good, but
Maybe by then Zelda might have a little bit of a price drop for
I
sale.
highly doubt it.
And
Maybe.
I highly doubt
with like
it.
a 90% attach rate for that thing. Maybe.
Exactly.
Right.
'Cause I would
How
hope-
many
I
more
would
are they
hope,
gonna sell? How many more Switches are they gonna sell over the
Yeah.
holidays?
I'm finding them again, by the way.
I saw two at Best Buy the other day when I
Yeah.
went to go.
They're getting out there.
My pre-orders
I think
are
they're
getting out
becoming
there.
more and more readily available.
Well, especially
you
after
buy them and you hold them until the holidays.
Yep. Especially after Splatoon 2
Then you
came
make it
out,
rain.
because they released they brought out a bunch of systems. When Splatoon
Every
2
time they
came
do
out.
one of their first party releases, they release
They
a
have a
bunch of
ton of
Switches with
systems.
it.
Yep. So there's gonna be a ton of them come Mario Day.
Time out. I have something I want to rant about here. Oh, God. Unrelated to our game rundown here. So I'm sure you guys saw this.
Oh, I know what you're going to talk about.
A week or two ago, ThinkGeek posted a bunch of NES Classic bundles. ThinkGeek is owned by GameStop. About 3 or 4 days later, Amazon started doing their new Amazon truck thing.
Oh, yeah, all
And
of a
they
sudden
had
they have
NES
them.
Classics.
Uh-huh.
So while there's been a major shortage, everyone's been pissed off about this. These cocksuckers are sitting on inventory.
Yep. And then the bundles that ThinkGeek had, fuck you. The cheapest one was like $150.
Yeah.
And it was like you got a bunch of other stuff. It's like okay, I get it. You're trying to basically load off all this other junk you have
Right.
that no one else is buying. But fuck you. Like I wasn't
Yeah,
going to
it's
spend the
like-
money on that.
the
I might as
bundles
well just buy one on eBay.
the bundles are the
Would have
price
been cheaper
of
to buy
those-
some of those bundles.
Yes, the bundles are cheaper, and they're the actual retail price if you put it all together. Like if you look at like the Mega
Oh,
Man,
sure. No, yeah.
the Mega Man mug you got with other
Yeah.
shit, like whatever. So like I can understand, I guess that.
Where are they coming from?
To boot, there were pictures of people going to like, the Amazon truck thing, picking up their orders, like 6 fucking bags.
Oh, Jesus.
So they're not limiting orders.
Yeah.
Ugh. See, this is just fucking ridiculous.
Like
That's why the SNES is gonna be a fucking
where,
shit show
yeah, it's like,
again.
where
still,
do
too.
they come from? I mean,
We're
at this point too, like they know, like the whole like 6 bags thing is stupid. Like
Yeah.
I can't imagine.
Yeah.
I mean, you worked in retail. There's plenty of times when there was limit on stuff. Like you cannot buy more than one
Yep.
Wii at a time.
Nope. The
because
Wii's was one per person.
Yeah, it was one per person.
And then like when I was at when I was at Game Crazy, because we actually had like accounts. Like it wasn't just like anyone can walk and just buy stuff. You actually we had to bring up their account.
Yeah.
It was one per account. So we
like,
actually had to look up the accounts to make sure they didn't buy one already.
Right. And I can see, I could even see like limit 2 or 3, because like if I walked in there, I can probably find 2 other people that would want that and not mark them up like crazy. That is me being, I don't know, not optimistic of society
for something.
But, you know what I mean? Like if I were to buy 2 more, I probably would give them to someone I knew, or put them up for the stream, or or like normal retail price. It's not going to go on the internet. If I'm buying 6 fucking bags of those things, no one has that many friends looking for this thing. There's only one. There's only one place that's possibly going.
No one has that many friends.
No.
No.
That is going to one place and one place only.
Yeah.
So like that is just ignorant on Amazon's part.
Well, the thing, it's not like you can't tell me someone at Amazon doesn't know that these things are in high demand and low supply.
Everyone fucking knows.
Everybody. When they're only in a truck that you need to get like text alerts to find out where the truck is to go get it.
Yeah, and I saw that a truck in Chicago, and I was like, oh, I'm going to go check this out. It was like 400 North Michigan Avenue. I'm like, fuck you. I'm staying home.
I was going to say, I was in Michigan. Honestly, if I was home, I probably would have done it. I would have done it.
But you're right, though. Like, where are these coming from?
But that's they're supposedly they've been out of production since last December.
And days after those ThinkGeek ones went up, there was like a week later. They're like the lower price bundles were gone, but the higher price bundles were still there. Yeah. So like they must have made they had enough of them.
They would have had to relist those then, because the day they went up initially, everything sold out.
I think it crashed out on them. I think that's what happened.
Well, it crashed out, but then I think they made a comment saying like, oh, like. Check back like next week or something, or it was something like that. Like we may have a couple more or something like that.
Yeah, this
but like it's
wild.
just like, but like I also do like what's stopping like GameStop from like this Black Friday doing like a bundle with the 2, with like get the NES Classic and the Super Nintendo and the Super SNES Classic
and all this extra
shit for $300. Right. Like you know what I mean? Like I will not be surprised if they do something like that. Like fucking assholes.
All right, moving on past Black Tuesday there.
Yeah. Call of Duty World War II.
I'm excited for that one. I got like the story mode. I'm not in the multiplayer realm like I used to be, but I don't know. I'm kind of excited for the story for that one.
It's gonna be interesting to see how it's gonna be going back in time with them now. Crackdown 3.
I was excited for that one.
I'm still pretty pumped for it.
Then I saw it, and all the stuff I thought was cool is only in the multiplayer only.
Here lies my Kernet. I was excited for that.
I was excited for that. Just saying that a lot today.
Hence the comment.
Need for Speed Payback.
I was not excited for that one ever. It looks cool. It does. I'm not gonna lie. It does look cool. Yeah, it looks.
But it's one of those. It's gonna be probably just like last time I was really excited for one was Need for Speed The Run, which was kind of similar like that. And I played it for a little while. I was like, this is cool. And then I was like, okay, meh.
I can't. It was not Mario Kart, and racing and me just don't get together.
Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Yeah.
It's coming out for Switch as well. I think it's the same day for Switch. Pokemon Ultra Sun Ultra Moon seems like a fucking waste.
It's the best sun and the best moon.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it when I enjoyed Pokemon Moon when I had it and I beat it. But it's like, the Ultra's like, oh, it's gonna have some alternative story. Blah, blah. I'm like, fuck that. I don't know.
I don't even know where to jump into Pokemon. If I had any desire to jump into Pokemon at this point,
Gold and Silver when those come.
You go
Virtual Console.
You find a tall building, you just jump off the edge.
That's all I gotta do.
You'll catch them all.
Gotta catch them all
on the way down.
And last but not least, Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yeah, I'm getting that one for sure. All right, this is a audio and a visual podcast. You can't just be shaking your head in disgust.
It's coming through the mic, trust me. It's not disgust. It's just me shaking my head and saying I have no idea.
That is nothing. No December. I know late releases.
There's only one December right now, but it's that expansion to Steep, the Road to the Olympics, which no one cares. But I mean, we're still at the beginning of August. A few more things will probably still get announced.
Yeah.
Especially towards the end of November. There's nothing at the end of November right now. Like Star Wars is the last thing, so I'm sure there'll be some stuff. And I mean, and again, this doesn't count indies or like digital.
Yeah,
games.
we haven't talked about
Hidden Agenda. That's October. Yeah. So different things like that.
Cats are freaking out.
Yeah.
Anyway,
there in the door. But yeah, so there is still more stuff coming out besides those things in terms of like digital stuff. But like I said, we'll approach those as
they come on.
Yeah,
for sure. All right. So we're back into my gift to you.
Yes.
Yeah.
We it was we re-rolled. This is a point where one of us gives someone else a game, gives them a chance to play something they never played before, and review it and talk about it for the first time ever. So, Art, it was my turn to give you a game.
Yep.
So what did I give you?
You gave me corn.
Oh yeah.
I'm sorry. Maize.
I was trying to remember what you gave. I couldn't remember.
The
That's
Native
right.
Americans call it maize.
Man, Mike, this is got you written all over.
I knew, I felt that. I just didn't know that. So tell me why.
So I played this yesterday. I think I got a third of the way through the game, judging by like number of chapters.
Okay.
Full disclosure, there are points in this game where I had a level walkthrough to figure it out. So you start off, it's one of those games that you start the game, minimal instruction, like you use WASD or the right analog stick to move, this button to action, this button opens your inventory, that kind of stuff. So they drop you off. You're on a farm. You're in the middle of cornfields. Imagine that. And you're walking through this farm, and it's kind of like ominous music playing, and there's like little like hand-drawn signs pointing to different buildings. And most of these buildings you can't get to. The only thing you can get to is this farmhouse. And you sit there and you have to basically find stuff to place in areas to get to the next part of the house, and eventually you go through and you unlock a door, and it unlocks another area of the farm, and eventually you get to a point where I'm gonna spoil a little bit for you here, but
oh god, I might want to.
For all you guys who have been waiting on maize,
yeah, shit. But you start off in this farm, like I said, it's like ominous music, and at first I'm like, is this like some kind of horror game? Because I really don't want to fucking play a horror game. But it's not. It's like eventually you find these parts and you unlock this door to this like underground. It's like a shelter or facility. Yeah. It's more of a facility. And then you start finding all this other stuff. As you unlock the door, you start the sentient corn start talking to you. And it's like
this does sound like a great horror game.
They're like friendly and playful. They're not like most of them don't want to kill you.
Sure.
But like then you go into this bunker or whatever, and you start finding more clues, and it starts to like tell you more of the story of what happened on this farm and what happened in this facility and what all was going on and who was running it, and you get like an idea what their relationship was like, and it's fucking weird.
Is it like parody? Is it like tongue in cheek? Is it?
So some parts of it are parody. Like you can tell, like especially when they're talking about the relationship between the two guys that ran this place.
Yeah.
One is like you can tell he's like very serious, like businessman. We got to work on this project, and the other guy is like frivolously spending money, and he's frivolously spending money on things that aren't important, and the things that are important, he's buying like cut rate stuff.
Okay.
And then you come across like documents that show like this facility had some kind of contract with the government and the military, and it's like I think more and more you're trying to figure out exactly what happened here.
So this is like walking simulator, right?
It's kind of walking simulator, but it's also kind of puzzle solving.
Okay.
At one point, they have you find a bunch of pieces and you put them together, and you get a like robot bear walking around with you as a companion.
Oh, so you're not actually a teddy bear. It's like a buddy.
Yeah,
a buddy.
That's Vlad.
Okay. Oh,
and,
awesome. Now I kind of want to play this.
This sounds like it does sound like my kind of game. You're right.
Very interesting, but there's parts where like you go through these rooms and you just the things that you're supposed to pick up are kind of like outlined in white.
Yeah.
But some of these rooms you go into are just a fucking disaster, and there's a million papers on the floor, and you sit there, you pick up everything that you're supposed to pick up, and you go and you start to place all the pieces that you picked up, and you're like, something's not clicking. It's not advancing the story.
Yeah.
And that's where I pulled up a walkthrough. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here banging my head against a wall for hours. Like,
right.
Oh, you're supposed to go in this room and pick up this paper that's on the floor near the desk. And I'm like, there's 3 million papers. I wouldn't have seen that.
All right.
But yeah, it's like the further and further you get into it, the further and further, more and more of the story you get. And then eventually you run into like the, king corn or whatever who does not like that you're there. I haven't gotten a name or a title for this guy yet. There's one guy
who needs a name.
There's one guy who very obvious one corn who very obviously does not want you there, and like he's like, there's an intruder in here, and he's drawing like angry pictures on a dry erase board, but then kind of to keep the humor going, like he leaves the room. And then he comes back in and knocks over a glass that was on the table. There's no one else in the room, by the way. But then you have these three of the sentient corn that keep popping up, and like they're kind of guiding you along. And like the two creators, like one of them wanted to turn this place into like a tourist attraction, and the other guy's like, "No, you idiot! This is a secret facility. We can't hand out flyers and brochures for this place."
Right.
Surprisingly enough, I probably will go back and play this at some point.
Hey,
nice.
When you gave this to me a week ago, in Maze, I'm like, fucking great. And again, fucking corn. It's just fantastic. But there's something going on there that is interesting, and I want to figure out where this is all going.
That does sound like a me game.
It's very much a you game.
Yeah.
There's some comedy in there. There's puzzles. There's lots of walking. I know you love your walking.
People find the term like walking simulator derogatory, and I don't fully understand that. Like I get that there's more happening there than you just walking around, right?
Right.
But I think it's fairly, like I said, that's pretty accurate in some of these things, especially like I talked about Dear Esther a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's a walking simulator. It's a walking and reading simulator. Like it really, really is. So interesting.
Play it.
I am going to play it. I totally am.
Well, I know you said you wanted to play it because you want to give me your code. Because
I'm going to play it.
Play it. It's a mic game.
Very good. All right, so
Nice.
that is now your turn
Yes.
to give Steak a game. So what have you come up?
So what was the last game you gave me? Was that the Dusty Diamond? Was it the last time we did this? I think it was Dusty Diamond.
It might have been. It's been a
I'm
while.
just trying to remember.
I'm glad you brought that up because I was trying to think if I gave you an enjoyable game or not.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out too. If it was a good game or a bad game.
Should have kept your mouth shut.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have said anything.
Damn it.
Actually, it wouldn't have mattered either way.
Oh, okay.
Either way, it's a MOBA. So.
Yeah. Oh no, absolutely not. Is it the sequel to Kitty Powers?
No, we're starting.
I still gotta finish the first one.
We're starting over again, so you get Dota 2.
No,
I'm joking. Let me figure out how I want to do this in my head. Because it's 1 of 2 games.
Okay.
I just need a way to figure out
Where's
which
your
one.
coin?
Oh yeah.
That's a good or bad thing. These are like
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have any coins in my pocket. Just pick a number 1 to 10.
Ooh,
1
choose
to
your own
10.
fate.
Oh man, this is my own destiny.
Don't go
this
over.
Is bad.
6.
The game you're going to play is called Dream Daddy.
Oh god. Oh god. Dream Daddy?
Hey, Mike.
I know this one is.
He just saved you from playing Dream Daddy.
Yes.
Oh man.
It's all right. I got something for you.
I know. I'm sure you do.
Dream Daddy.
You haven't heard this one yet?
I don't think I have.
Oh man.
I don't think so.
Oh man.
It's the dad dating simulator.
The internet is a buzz with Dream Daddy.
Oh
man.
my god.
Which daddy will you pick?
Jesus.
Not yeah. So it's a weird, like.
Oh! On July 30th, they had a Dreamy update.
So it's not only just the dads. Like they actually have their. Like it's like they have their kids. You have your kid.
Yeah.
Build that dad.
And yeah, and I think you put together your own dad to go after one of many different dads. You got the rough and tumble dad.
Oh my god.
It's I cannot wait to get a full impressions in which daddy you chose.
Oh my goodness.
Do you have a description?
I was just gonna read it. Dream Daddy, a dad dating simulator, is a game where you play as a dad and your goal is to meet and romance other hot dads.
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready? Hi, ready? I'm dad.
Oh yeah, dad joke. It's full of bad dad jokes.
I didn't even know that. Oh man.
Okay,
it's getting better and
it's
better.
a little bit better now. It's gonna be really bad dad jokes. It's a little bit better.
Oh.
Ooh, there's 19 steamy achievements.
Ooh. 7 dateable dads.
7 dateable dads. Multiple endings per dad. Oh, Jesus.
Create your own dad sona.
Secrets.
Oh, man. This is so
good.
Our congratulations.
So many dad puns, like to the point where it made us all uncomfortable. Oh my god. Okay, I'm actually kind of excited for this.
Oh. Good work, Art.
This is gonna be hilarious. By Game Grumps.
Game Grumps. What else did they do? They did something else recently.
They do web series.
I heard.
They're like an achievement hunter type company.
Let's see. According to this, it looks like.
I did another game too.
On Steam, it's the only one.
Oh man, that's great work, Art.
Awesome.
That's great work.
Well, one of the guys who worked with them on this game is Vernon Shaw, who used to run Hot Pepper Gaming.
Okay, maybe that's. What I'm thinking of.
I miss Hot Pepper Gaming.
Dream Daddy.
I miss seeing people cry while they review
I know.
games.
Yeah, because they don't do that anymore, right?
No,
it's done, right? That's what I thought. Yeah.
God.
Oh my goodness.
In this podcast, we've
lovely
dated pigeons, ghosts, and now daddies.
The good news is you should be able to run that on your Surface, sir.
Yeah, I was going to say I should be able to. I think so.
You can play that at work.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you're not doing anything.
Yeah, because I have time.
Yeah, exactly. You got this whole new job thing.
Jesus.
You gotta know who you are, man. Mm-hmm. You gotta be yourself.
Have important meetings and be playing at the same time.
Hey guys,
I'm cracking up. Yeah. What's going on over there? Yeah. Sorry,
man,
bad dad joke.
Guys, what dad should I pick? I can't even. There's so many dads. Art, where can people find us online?
People can find us online on Facebook, iTunes, SoundCloud, other podcast services by searching The Sticks Podcast. You can find us on Twitter at Sticks Podcast. You can find us on YouTube at youtube.com/SticksGamingVids. We're on Twitch. What's our Twitch? Twitch.tv/TheSticksPodcast. Yeah, Twitch.tv/TheSticksPodcast.
Yep.
Any combination of that would work, yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And all those services, please like, share, comment.
Yes,
please.
We asked like 6 weeks ago for likes and comments and reviews on like iTunes and stuff, and like nobody's put one out there.
I tried to do one on iTunes and I was unsuccessful.
What did that happen?
I don't remember, but I tried when we were looking at it, and I can talk about how great we are, and they wouldn't let me do it.
Either way, people,
please.
People get on this.
It helps us out.
If you can't do it, if you're having an issue, let us know.
Yeah, let us know so I can yell at. I would love to yell at someone at Apple.
Steak, final words.
Don't forget, we'll be doing Extra Life come November. I know we're still a little ways out, but I want to keep bringing this up.
More details end of this month?
Yeah, by the end of this month, we'll definitely have more details. We're gonna get that figured out because we'll get the link and everything set up where you can donate.
And if you guys want to see us play any specific games, let us know. We're open for suggestions.
Yeah,
it's 24 straight hours of streaming.
Yeah,
so we're probably gonna have some time to
join
fill.
us, let us know.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that we're not going to play one game for 24 straight hours.
No,
so
24 hours of Dream Daddy.
Of different things.
Persona 5 probably isn't going to be a good idea for this.
We could do that. No, but yeah, no. If you want to, definitely give your suggestions, and also if you want to join us, let us know. If you want to join us play something, we can make that happen.
We have some different plans we're going to go through here soon.
Yeah.
And kind of share with you guys here shortly once we finalize everything. But
it's going to be a fun 24 hours. It's going to be a lot of fun. I think you're definitely going to want to be a part of it.
It's going to be 24 hours.
And if you want a sneak preview of what it's going to be like, go watch That's You live stream, because that was a blast, and that was just 5 of us. And that was only for a couple hours. So times that by 12. It's going to be epic.
Very, very exciting. All right, Stickheads. See you next time.